Welcome to Rialto. Ready for battle.
We shall prove ourselves in glorious combat!
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
This touch under the hood of your mech.
5, 4, 3,
It's a good starting spot.
1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
I don't know why the Lucio is not firing. Alright, back up. You gotta save your shield, don't let it break. Yeah, you gotta get your shield back up. You gotta protect your shield. Don't just hold it until it breaks.
There is still more to my tale!
See if you guys can hold this corner. This blue corner right here can be pretty powerful. You shouldn't be pushing in front of it though, you should just be holding that corner. It's a good choke to keep the offensive team trying to push through. Okay. You moved up too far. Reinhardt's all about positioning. Holding that choke right there, that corner that I'm looking at, that's a really good choke to try to hold on defense with. So you just hold, nobody's even behind you right now, so you're wasting your shield on nothing and then you just melt and die. I mean, it's not going to be easy when there's a Bastion on the cart. Pirate ship can be hard to kill, but you got to work with your team and your team's nowhere near you. Basically, your Diva's got to eat the bullets and then you guys got to all dive on the cart and then kill the Bastion. That's how you guys got to play this. So like right now, you should have been playing right there, right in that little archway, so as soon as your shield gets low you can hide before they kill it though. So like around like 500 or something, you should be pulling it down and moving away. Yeah, this is gonna be hard for a low elo game to overcome. I mean, I see people in plat and diamond struggling against this. Usually they can kind of get to it though, but... So here I'd probably be pushing up to that bigger archway and then just being ready to fall back a bit. But yeah, like poking a fire strike, allowing your team to poke, because your Diva needs their mech back. She got it. Okay, that's an ult economy thing. You gotta, in the back of your mind, keep track of when the Rein ults and if he's likely gonna have his ult. Because if you know he's got it, you can't drop the shield. Or you gotta bait him into like some fit. The fuck did you just hammer down? Oh. that was not good. That was not good. This is dumb. You're pushing into their spawn. They already took the point. I mean, their spawn's like right there. Why are you pushing in when they took the point? What you just did, you should have done on the top of this hill or in this tunnel here. Like I said, Reinhardt's all about... Okay, I don't know what the hell this Torb is doing either. That's stupid too. Rein's all about positioning, so all you want to do right now if you want to become a Reinhardt player is worry about where you are on the map and what's going on the map. Because like right now you're in a spot where the second your shield melts, you're going to be in a rock and a hard place, and you're pushing up on a bastion. Alright, you guys are just going full out on this. This isn't something you normally do too often in a higher game unless you're just rolling them. But you guys kind of are rolling them right here, so I guess it's alright. The D.Va needs to escort you back to kind of preserve your shield, but... God, what the hell is this bastion doing? Okay, you retreat. Full retreat here. Let that window waste. The Baptiste window, just let it... Yeah. That window was too deep on their side. See, you know... Okay, that was a good hammer down. You should be charging that bastion. Okay, that took you way too long to do. As soon as you hammer down, you charge the bastion. That's what you should have did. And then let your team worry about everybody else. Because if you charge that bastion, he can't mow everyone down. No, the bastion's impervious to that if he's in sentry mode. If he's in recon mode, then it'll knock him down, but in sentry mode it won't do anything. Same thing with Orisa. Yeah, when Orisa armors up like she is right now, you won't knock her down either. What are these Torballs? See, you should be resting your shield. Try not to ever let your shield break. Like, once it gets to around 500, then you gotta start making, like, you know, as it's getting down to like 8, 7, 6, you should be like in the back of your mind thinking like, okay, where do I go to kind of rest this shield? And then you gotta communicate that to your team so they don't think you're just randomly dropping it. Because right now, you're over-holding it. See, you're at, yeah, and now they gotta waste nano just to save you. That was a good charge, though. Okay, I don't know why the Lucio just did that. There was no reason for the Lucio to do that. Lucio should have saved it for when the Bastion ults, which he's about to do.
Thank you.
So that's the other thing. When you're in such a low elo, you're going to have to put up with a lot of people's mistakes. But the nice thing is, a main tank can carry a game pretty good if they play well. Alright, you should be earth-shattering the bastion here when you... Okay, good. That was real good. Yeah, perfect.
30 seconds remaining.
But see what I'm saying? Like, a main tank can carry a fight. Like, you won that fight for your team. Because otherwise they would have been shooting through a Baptiste window, your shield would have melted, and they would have died. Your whole team would have died. But see, alright, no, alright. Your team got you covered there. So yeah, start learning the ult economy of the Reinhardt, because you need to have a very educated guess on when your enemy Rein is going to have Earth Shatter. I mean, you might not get it right all the time, but if you can I don't know. That's one of the things that tilts the fuck out of me when I'm playing is when my Reinhardt can't block an Earth Shatter. That just pisses me the fuck off. So as you get into like higher elo games, like as you start to climb, people will rage on you if you don't do that.
Attackers ready for battle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Okay. What the hell are you doing? Where is our Reinhardt? What are you doing? Yeah, alright, so same. Yeah, you gotta watch out on this for Lucio boops. Like, you're usually pretty safe on that bridge because they buffed Rein from boops quite a bit, but if you stand on an edge, you're still gonna get booped. What the fuck is going on? What the hell happened? So like right here, hide behind the car. Yeah, like you're doing, rest your shield, get it up. Either that or make a suicide charge, but I try to side against that. But if the fight seems kind of lost, but you can maybe get a charge out and do it, I guess. How does it keep bugging out? You should be fire striking the right alleyway there. Probably would have hit 2 or 3 people. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Where is your... Oh, Lucio's dead. That was a bad... Yeah, if you charge armored Orisa, you can't knock her back. Shield. At a case like that, you just gotta put your shield up and hope you got enough HP for it. And that would be a time where if your shield breaks, then oh well, but you know, not much you can do about that. Just block as much damage as you can. The D.Va should have been eating that Pharah ult, but I wasn't paying too close attention if she was alive or in position. Fire strike? Fire strike? Okay. You should have did that further back. Where is your Lucio? Oh, you don't have one anymore. Careful fire striking Sigmas, because if they shift your fire strike, they'll get a bunch of HP off of that. I kind of would have rather have seen the Moira stay Lucio and just speed boost you in. Because you basically gotta dive Orisa shields. I mean, they're a little easier to break now, but you guys do have good shield breaks, so I don't know what the problem is. Maybe it's the D.Va. Ooh. If you communicate to your team that you're about to Earth Shatter, the D.Va maybe could have defense matrixed you in to keep you alive for that. I don't know if you're on a mic or not. That's the only problem with replays is you don't hear the voice chat.
10 seconds.
We do not have time to wait. Attack now.
Okay, shield, move up. Shoot off a fire strike. Fire strike. Keep that thing on cooldown. You guys have a terrible comp for against a Pharah. Nobody's pushing the cart. Honestly, you should maybe be trying to fire strike that 4-0. I know it's a hard shot, but your team needs help. You gotta work on getting better value out of your fire strikes and just keep them going. There you go, now you hit one. It should be pretty relatively easy for you to be getting decent fire strikes because Orisa can't move too much. Okay, okay, good charge. Yeah, I gotta shield that. That was a bad ult by the Pharah if you would have had a quicker reaction to it, but because she did the same mistake you guys did, trying to ult right after you guys get the second point. Like, you don't usually ult in enemy spawns. Don't push in on this, there's no one really behind you, you're pushing in, you fight, okay, that's not good, you got cuffed by the med. Yeah, alright, good charge, good charge. Okay, good, good. Shield, shield. Alright, nice, you guys won. So yeah, positioning is in that game. Alright, I'll do one more, and then I'm gonna get back to playing. And then I can do the other one another time.
Traveling to Iconmo, ready for battle.
I've been playing a lot of Baptiste today, and it's been going pretty well. I'm trying to get back into Diamond on support. Like 3 days before the season ended, I decided I wanted to play a bunch of support, and I ended up like falling like 400 SR thinking I could climb. And then I spent like the last like 2 days trying to climb back up, and I regained like 200 of the SR. So I ended the season at like 2,800, which, I mean, on my standards isn't really that good, but good enough, I guess. And now I'm like at 2925, I think. I'm just trying to get back into Diamond, so I'm almost there, but my Baptiste has gotten kind of better. Alright, so hold on a second. Usually what I like to do and what I like to have other people do, like if I'm sim, I put my sentries over the point and I put a TP like right here, and then that's my escape, and then the other TP goes like back through this choke to the right. And what I do is I have everybody stand over here and shoot into the spawn for free ult charge, and then just fall back, TP out, and then let the fight go on a traditional sense. So what you should do, even though your sim's not doing that, but what you should do is stand here, get a fire strike in, or stand by the corner, fire strike in, and then just try to work on getting out. Because it's free ult charge and you're liable. You could potentially hit all 6 people if they're all trying to get out at the same time. It's free ult charge. Just don't try to actually have the fight there, because that's stupid. But, you know, just... like, the sim sentries are pretty dumb. Like, that one there is complete waste. This one's okay. Okay, see, like, you just hit, like, 2 or 3 guys there. So imagine if that was, like, your second time doing that, you'd probably be, like, halfway into an ult already. Like, your Sigma's wasting his shield. You're doing a decent job with yours so far. Okay, don't fire strike Genjis. They reflect it and then they get all the benefit off of it. Never fire strike a Genji unless you know his deflect's gone.
Get into position.
So he just hits you with your own weapon. And don't push in on a Junkrat. Yeah, that either that happens or it'll melt your shield. This is going to be a tough one for you because you've got a lot of people that kind of are going to give you a hard time. Just do your best to block damage. You got to get in front of people a little bit though. He got away from you. Honestly, this might be this would be a good Winston game. You play much Winston? Winston's a lot of fun, but he's very situational. This would be a good Winston one. Okay. Your shield's gonna get melted here. Okay, that's a terrible sim wall. Your sim does not know how to play sim. I'm reviewing a VOD for Xanthos. So feel free to give feedback, Dragnar. Dragnar, or Malagorn, as he's known in Twitch, he's a Reinhardt player. He's hit Masters as a Reinhardt main before. He's not Masters now, but he's been Masters. He's Dragnar in the Discord, by the way. So. If you ever want to bounce a VOD off of him, feel free. Yeah, bad hammer down. Don't do it when you're low and your team's dead. You're not the savior of that fight. Even if you hit all 6 of them down, you're only gonna kill maybe half of them if they're all clumped up.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Hello. Teleporter online.
Dude, Dragnar, I've just done like 3 games of Baptiste and I was like carrying on Baptiste, so I might be playing him today. 1 game I lost, but I still played pretty strong. We could watch one of those replays if you guys want. Oh, you walked into the trap. Keep an eye out on those traps and don't get too close to the Junkrat. He's just melting you. You should be resting your shield right. Well, actually, maybe not. Okay, now you can rest it. Yeah, this would be a... The only thing on a Winston you'd have to be kind of concerned about is the Junkrat, but you could be jumping up and shocking the Pharah. You could be diving the healers. The Genji should be a priority target if you were a Winston. I mean, a good sim would be giving this comp a lot of trouble too, but... Wait a minute, what is this? Is this open queue comp or is this quick play? What are we watching right now? I just realized they don't have a single tank. What are we watching? Open queue. Oh, okay. Yeah, in that case, definitely be playing Winston. You gotta be way more open to playing different tanks if you're gonna be playing tank in open queue. Oh, okay. Wait, were both teams 2-2-2 in open queue in that last one? I didn't even realize. Ah, what are these sim walls? I mean, I guess this one's kind of okay. Not a huge fan of this one either, though, but... Okay, that was a good fire strike. Yeah, no. Okay, wait. Mercy's kind of leaving you out to dry. You got a Genji. Okay. I mean, kind of be cognizant of what's going on behind you, because that's kind of what happened. Everyone got behind you, and you didn't even realize it. See, like, they don't have a lot of stuff for a Rein shield to be blocking here. Although they're not pushing the cart. They're just, like, pushing up on their own. This is kind of weird.
60 seconds.
You're diving. Okay, that was a good charge, but you just dove in on your own. That's gonna. Don't do that. Wait for your team. Because you guys would have had time to do one more fight, like right around here. That's good. I mean, even though you got a pick, I'd say that wasn't of value overall. Wow, you melted. Or no, the Winston melted. Okay, you guys got 3 tanks, 2 healers, and a 76. This is weird. The soldier doesn't provide a ton of value. I mean, yeah, there's a Pharah, but soldier is not the greatest for this. The Winston dives in on his own. Like, now you guys are just trickling. Because you're playing a hero your team doesn't need right now. Okay, that was a good hammer down. That's about the only value you can give your team. Is good hammer downs. Problem is there was no follow-up to it. Like, your team's just been trickling, like, ever since that fight back by that archway.
60 seconds remaining.
You are getting good charges, though. The problem is now you're on your own again. Okay, well, that worked. Okay, you should be swinging on that Winston. Should be swinging on the Winston or protecting your McCree. You're doing neither. I mean, and what I mean is like swinging on the Winston earlier. Like, honestly, what you should be doing is, and you're kind of doing it, I wouldn't go past this little stairway step right here.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
10 seconds remaining.
Dragnar, you can, when you hold a shield up, you can like look around, right? Like, what are the key combos for that? I don't know how to do that, I just know you can. Okay, that's a good hammer down. Yep, get back. Try to hold like right here. Like, you should be holding right here. And you're out on your own again. You should have been right here. Yeah, they're gonna get it.
Ready for battle.
And you walk into a trap. Your shield's almost down. Press the shield. Not a fan of that charge. Don't overcharge into stuff and get yourself killed. Granted, that didn't happen here, but it could have happened very easily. Get to your Moira. Get to your Moira. Moira, heal your Rein. Alright, there you go. Not a fan of that charge. You were able to kill Mercy though, but had that Rein have had ult, he could have team wiped everyone behind you by missing that charge. What is he? And he almost has it. He's at 90. He was close. Had one of those earlier fights gone slightly different, he could have just saved that point. He could have been the savior of that fight, potentially. A better Rein might have had it there. Would you agree, Dragnar? Okay, good fire strike. You got your... okay, you guys both have it. You guys could easily kill one another. Oh, alright. I don't know why he waited so long to do it. He had it a lot earlier than that. That was kind of dumb on his part. The other Rein. Push the cart. Why are you off of the cart right now? What are you doing? What is this? What are you doing? Okay, I mean, a good job surviving, but I don't know why you're not pushing the cart. Oh, did my internet flake out? Yeah, whatever. What are you doing? Look to hammer down the Zarya here. Yeah, right. Don't hammer down here. Please don't hammer down here. Don't hammer down here. Okay, now do it. Yep, perfect. Good. Yeah, he's in the open queue competitive on this, which I didn't know when I first started watching. I'm pretty sure his first game had a 2-2-2. So I didn't even realize he was open queue. Okay, good. You blocked the hook. Keep an eye on Roadhog hooks. Try to keep your shield in front of the Roadhog. Oh, that's unlucky. Try to keep your shield in front of Roadhog so he can't hook anything. Yep, get out, get out, get out. No, you didn't. You had the right idea and then you kind of like became unsure of it. Should have just kept going. Like out of the choke arcway area is what I mean by that.
That payload's not going to deliver itself. Move it.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Good fire strike. You got a few hits on it. Is your team with you? I think you were a little on your own there. How do I? Oh. Ah, fuck. I don't know. Yeah, you're on your own here. Yeah, you pushed it on your own and got yourself killed. You wait like 5 seconds and this fight might go completely different.
This is not over.
Maybe. And you gotta be a little bit more cautious of the Junkrat traps. I'm sure it's not the easiest thing in the world to see, but I feel like you're hitting like all of them. I'd probably be trying to go right at this point. Maybe not right up the middle. I think right might be better. You should, okay, you should be getting in on that Roadhog fight. Yeah, you left your Roadhog out to dry there. Their Roadhog was overextended. If you helped on that, get a charge, anything like that, that could have been a pick, and then it could have been a 5-on-6. And if you can take the Roadhog out, that's a big elimination. You can charge out of spawn and land like right before, like basically right where you're standing right now, like where that red little symbol is out of spawn, to save some time. Like if you're kind of like one of the last ones getting back, because you don't want to be charging into all this. Like, you know, from here going in, like that's pretty much just going to be a suicide thing. Another trap. Yeah, probably not a good idea. That's one of those hammer downs that's kind of like, it's either gonna, that's a bigger gamble one. Either that one like wins you a huge fight that could have gone the other way, or you're just gonna waste it. Guys. Your Roadhog was good until he ulted, and then he just saved the Zarya by ulting. That was dumb. He had the pick, like you guys could have finished her off, and then he just blasted her backwards. I don't know what that Roadhog was doing there. That's smart. And you did what I would have needed you to do too, because you were helping him kill the Zarya, and she would have died. And now the Hanzo's over. Yeah, this is a shit show now. Your Hanzo should be like jumping from these high ground spots and like shooting down. Just until you guys get back. Oh god, why do we have a Bastion now? Alright, well you should be trying to protect the Bastion, give him room. You wasted your shield, it's down again. And you hit another trap. Oh, this Junkrat is just demolishing you. You should, if you get a Bastion, you gotta play with him. You gotta you gotta be his shield pretty much. Bastion's, yeah, and you should be charging. Okay, there you go. Come out of the other way, though. You're taking the long way out. Oh, you guys are gonna get it. Alright.
Round 2 complete. Greetings. Ready.
Fire strike the Bastion. You're not doing that. You waited too long. You have no shield. Yeah, you're letting them just kill the shield. Just back up. Back up to that corner right there.
30 seconds remaining.
I am purified.
You have space to work with. You don't have to hold them in that choke necessarily. You could let them bring the fight to point. You gotta bide time for your team to make the plays, not just waste your shield and then say, well, I did everything I could. Don't let that Mercy res. If the enemy team's got a Mercy, you gotta kind of camp dead bodies of high profile targets that you kill so she can't res them, and then you gotta kill them again. That Bastion's a high profile target for a Mercy res, because Mercy's gonna pocket a Bastion 9 times out of 10. So when that Bastion dies, you gotta be ready for a Mercy res. But otherwise, that was a good hold, I guess, considering. But yeah, just learn to do tactical retreats. And again, shield economy. You gotta protect your shield.
Sides. Initiating. Ready for battle. 1.
Yeah, you gotta hold your shield coming out of there, because when you get into higher elo games, they're gonna do what I told you to do earlier, and that's shooting the spawn. If you don't have a shield up, people are gonna die. Certain maps, you gotta come out of spawn with a shield up, because they're gonna try to get some pot shots on you, and you melted. I wasn't even really paying that close attention. Let me rewatch this. Okay, so your shield's pretty strong. This charge was dumb. Yeah, that was a bad charge. Just walk into the point and hold your shield up. You need to just exist and swing a little bit. You know, fire strike in, walk in, hold your shield up. That's a time where you kind of hold your shield up and just try to exist. Your team needed you to just be alive there. And when you dive in like that with a charge, you leave yourself pretty open. And then you took so much damage, it was, you know, hopeless. Because your Your Lucio's not going to be able to save that. Your Lucio should be speed boosting you in too. See, right now you're kind of just fighting by yourself, and on top of that you're in a lamp. Again, your team needed you to be alive there, and you know.
Victory.
Best case scenario, if the timer's out, just kind of stand in and out of the edge of it just to keep the game going. But yeah, the overtime, your team just needed you to be alive. I don't know if you guys would have won that or not, but that's what you did wrong there.